Hello and welcome back to my channel once again. Today we're going to be starting with a new series I'm going to do on my channel where we're going to be ranking certain categories. So as you can see today we're going to be ranking the best Call of Duty games, but in the near future we're going to also do some ranking of maybe best Call of Duty maps or maybe even best Disney movies or something like that. I've got a few ideas in mind. If you have any ideas which I can do, please let me down below. Um, but yeah, today we're gonna be finding out which is my favorite Call of Duty because this is heavily opinionated by me. I'm not gonna just go on like which are the favorite Call of Duties of people around me, of people around the world. It's gonna be my personal list. I'm going to be heavily focusing on the multiplayer side of things with this ranking, but there are definitely a lot of bonus points to be won with the campaign and the third uh, part of the Call of Duty. May it be survival, may it be zombies. We're definitely going to be focusing on that as well. But multiplayer is definitely the main part of it is. Okay, so if you're not, if you don't know how this type of stuff works, we're given two options, and I just need to pick which is my favorite out of these two, which then goes on for the next, and just yeah, let's see who, uh, which Call of Duty is my favorite, I guess. Okay, so first matchup is I think gonna be quite easy. You have Black Ops 2 versus Call of Duty Vanguard. Um, Multiplayer for Black Ops 2 is definitely better than Vanguard. I haven't actually played Call of Duty Vanguard, but I've seen some shit and I've heard of some shit, and the shit I saw and the shit I heard was shit. So Vanguard is definitely one of the worst Call of Duties ever, maybe the worst even. Yeah, that was an absolutely an awful Call of Duty. Um, I don't even know if the campaign was any good. Probably not. And what is the third? Oh yeah, Vanguard Zombies was terrible. Where Black Ops 2 have one of the best campaigns ever, in my opinion. Probably my second favorite campaign, I'd say. Which one is the first? You're definitely gonna be finding out. But the multiplayer is a bit overrated, in my opinion, of Black Ops 2. We'll definitely touch on that, but still miles better than Vanguard and the zombies in Black Ops 2 can be sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. With sometimes maybe good Mob of the Dead and Origins, and then sometimes maybe just is Transit and Iris. But definitely in all three categories, Black Ops 2 definitely wins from Vanguard. So Black Ops 2 goes through to the quarterfinals. Then the next one. Oh, this is an interesting one. Black Ops 4 versus Black Ops Cold War, the two latest Black Ops editions. Ooh, this is an interesting one. I actually don't have an ID quite yet, so let me just go from multiplayer. Multiplayer. I they're definitely good to decent. I wouldn't say they're bad Call of Duty multiplayers. I wouldn't say they're the greatest ever. What does give Black Ops Cold War the edge on this, though, is definitely the gameplay of it, because the operators in Black Ops 4, especially in the beginning of Black Ops 4, were awful. Like the normal gunplay with their special abilities is definitely trash. I won't lie. If you play bare bones multiplayer, I think Black Ops 4 is definitely a decent Call of Duty. But I think the multiplayer on Black Ops Cold War is slightly better. The gunplay is feels nice. Um, I think there's more stuff to do. Black Ops 4 is also kind of stiff sometimes, even though I do like the knife thing a little bit more in Black Ops 4 than I do in Black Ops Cold War, which throwing tomahawks is basically what I do in these Call of Duties. But multiplayer definitely the edge of Cold War, like but slightly. Then let's see, campaign. Black Ops Cold War has an amazing campaign with the story around Bell is amazing. Definitely top five campaign, maybe. I mean, I haven't played every single campaign, but from the ones I've played, it's definitely one of the best. And the campaign of Black Ops 4, well, it didn't exist. I mean, we have Blackout, which on of itself, Blackout is a good was and it still is, I think, a good game mode, but it just fell off. I don't know anybody who's gonna be like, yeah, let me just play Blackout. I don't think the zombies in that game will never get full. But it was kind of fun, and I think I prefer it over Warzone even. But it's is it as good as a campaign? Because a Call of Duty without a campaign, that's not even a Call of Duty anymore, in my opinion. So I think the campaign definitely of the Cold War especially gives it an edge on Black Ops 4. Then the zombies mode, um, well, zombies kind of died with Black Ops 4 because they got no budget anymore, definitely in the later stages of the game, which isn't too great. With Cold War, I like their new mechanics with the rarities of the guns. I kind of liked it in that game, but I don't know if it would like transition into other games as well. But I did like it. I did like the first map, D Machine. I didn't really play the other maps on Cold War. D Machine was definitely good. Then Black Ops 4, that was a mess. Like the release of Black Ops 4, especially zombies, were a mess. Blood of the Dead, um, yeah, definitely disappointed. Even though the story around it and all of that is great, but the gameplay of it terrible. Voyage of Despair could be fun, but the map layout is totally trash. Classified didn't really play it, but still a downgrade on the original 5. The one map I think is very good is 9. 9 on Black Ops 4 is probably among my favorites of the entire Zombies franchise. And then the rest, man, Dead of the Night, absolutely horrible in my opinion. That's just that map is like making homework. Ancient Evil, never played. But I heard it's quite good of a map, but I can't really tell. And then we got Alpha Omega and Tag der Toten. They're just reskins of old maps, and yeah, you saw that the budget around those maps wasn't great. But I'm gonna give the edge of zombies into Black Ops 4, I think. But we have zombies edge in Black Ops 4. We got a better campaign in Cold War, and we got a slight edge in the multiplayer on Cold War. So I think Cold War wins from Black Ops 4, in my opinion. I think Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War is better than Black Ops 4, and now that I really thought about it. Alright, that was a difficult one. That was really a difficult one for me. Okay, next. Modern Warfare 2 versus World War 2. This is a clear victor in this. For me, it's gonna be. I'm not even gonna like play around with it. It's gonna be Modern Warfare 2. I haven't. The funny thing is, I played World War 2, but I haven't played Modern Warfare 2. But what I've seen from gameplay and campaigns, I think the campaign and the multiplayer of Modern Warfare 2 is probably among the best in the entire series. And I can definitely see that from the gameplay that I've seen. I don't know much about the survival mode of Modern Warfare 2, but if it's anything to go by from Modern Warfare 3's survival mode, which I did play, can't be the worst, can it? But then World War Two, and didn't play the campaign, wasn't interested in it. Probably wasn't good. Don't hear many people talking about it. So, and then the multiplayer is trash. From all the Call of Duties that I've actually played, I think I have the least time on this game because I didn't like anything on that game. I didn't like the maps. The only game mode was that I liked was War, but man, after like a few weeks on this game, I was done. This game came out in 2017. I haven't played this game since 2017. I'm pretty sure. The zombies terrible as well. So yeah, not too much to tell about this round. I think it's definitely gonna be Modern Warfare 2. All right. Uh, Advanced Warfare versus the original Modern Warfare. Uh, Definitely a straight up decision as well. Advanced Warfare, those mechanics of the multiplayer. Damn, I never played Advanced Warfare, but that seems like a nightmare. This Exo Survival or the Exo Zombies I've seen could be maybe fun sometimes, but honestly, it's nothing to compare with original Zombies. The campaign, I think, was good. From what I've seen and what I've heard, but that's all. I think all of those categories are definitely worse than what Modern Warfare, the original Modern Warfare, has to offer. Multiplayer was, I mean, probably kind of kind of good, but not as to a level as it which is gonna be in the later Call of Duties. Campaign, the ghillie suits mission is one that obviously comes to my mind immediately. I think Modern Warfare takes the edge here. Played neither of these Call of Duty games, but just from watching and the overall view, probably Modern Warfare 4 is going to be the best one after those two. All right, round 5. We've got two Call of Duties I've actually played. Huh, interesting. Okay, so we've got Black Ops 3 and Modern Warfare 2019. Okay, so first of all, multiplayer. Black Ops 3 is definitely the best, like exosuit kind of Call of Duty, or like not boots on the ground Call of Duty that there is. And the maps of that game are definitely great. I definitely like the multiplayer on Black Ops 3. It's unique, I think. Um, it's not the best. It's not, but it's also not the worst. It's definitely good. I would definitely enjoy playing Black Ops 3 multiplayer. Um, and the zombies on that game is goated. I don't think. I mean, you got people saying, yeah, but Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 are maybe the best zombies games. Now it's Black Ops 3. You've got the most content on there, got most maps. Like that obviously gives a huge advantage. And the campaign, didn't really play the campaign on Black Ops 3, honestly. So yeah, Modern Warfare. I also didn't play the campaign. So there's not really an opinion to be had about these two. I think Black Ops 3's campaign was received bad though, and this one not as bad, I think. So slight edge on the campaign on that part, but I think multiplayer Black Ops 3 is better than Modern Warfare. Even though I loved knifing on this game, I think I was one of the best knifers on this game. I still have the best knifing clip on this game. Slight slight overreaction maybe there, but still. So I definitely have good memories of this game. But if I really needed to gunplay, Black Ops 3 definitely takes the cake. So yeah, Black Ops 3 definitely better than Modern Warfare in my opinion. Next up, we have Call of Duty Black Ops versus Call of Duty World at War. Also two trail Call of Duties. Two of the older ones. Okay, I definitely have a clear winner here as well. First, at the multiplayer, the Black Ops 1 multiplayer is one of the best around. The gunplay, the maps, everything I absolutely love. Even the mini games like Sticks and Stones, gun game, one in the chamber. Damn, that was amazing. Those were amazing times. I loved playing that. Yeah, the guns were also fun to use. Yeah, this is this is one of my favorite multiplayers ever. World at War, never really played World at War. I mean, I never played World at War, just so to say as that. So the multiplayer, what I've seen is kind of decent, I think. I mean, definitely not as bad as the Call of Duties we're getting right now. So, but there's still like I think the MP40 in this game was really OP, so everybody used that. So I think the maps and the gunplay is among the weaker side, definitely in compared to Black Ops 1's. Um, campaigns, Black Ops 1's campaigns is, in my opinion, the best one around. So there's the thing, there's nothing more to say about that. Like Mason's story is is crazy. Like that mission where you go to the Pentagon, like the eye opener of Reznov actually not being real for most of the campaign. It's like, wait, what? The numbers, it's beautiful. I still keep me up at night. The campaign is definitely the best campaign ever. I don't think it's ever gonna get topped. But I think World at War campaigns was also quite good. We also have Reznov here playing a role. Um, so I think if I ever played World at War campaign, I think it would be good. It's definitely among the best. Maybe not top 5, definitely top 10 Call of Duty campaigns though. But comparison to Black Ops 1, there's no comparison. Um, and then the zombies mode, Black Ops Zombies has a, a wide variety of maps, but each one has its own little tweak, and like there's not like a map on this game. I think that is like super bad or you like avoid at all costs. I think every map has its sort of charm, has its sort of thing what keeps the audience coming back to it. With Kino, it's the stage. With Five, it's the Pentagon Thief. With um, Ascension, it's definitely the training spots and PhD. Shangri-La is one of the more challenging maps, and the baby gun is amazing. Um, we got Call of Duty, also George Romero and Moon, where we blow up the Earth in the Easter egg. It's clear of definitely of World at War, which started, to be fair, the Zombies franchise, um, with Nocturne Totem, which I think is a good map to play. I've never played it, the original, but I think it would be fun. Verruckt, kind of a weaker map to introduce perks, but for the rest, I don't think it's that good of a map. Shinonuma, where you can literally get to around 10,000, I think it was, or something. I don't know, or something crazy like that. And the Reese. Like zombies maps on this game are definitely good, but Black Ops One has more variety, is better. Yeah, Black Ops One definitely wins this one. Um, Sad to see World at War go now because I think it's an underrated Call of Duty. Okay, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 versus Call of Duty Warzone. With Warzone, I think they mean Modern Warfare 2 of 2022. I think that's what they mean with the entire Call of Duty because if I'm just basing it off Warzone in itself, then there's not really that much of a discussion. So I'm just gonna base it off Modern Warfare 2 here from 2022. Okay, I have actually played Modern Warfare 3. And what I can say about that Call of Duty is that the multiplayer um, that I played wasn't really great. I haven't come back to it. It's definitely in my early career of Modern Warfare 3, but I didn't really like it. I went over to another Call of Duty, which I did like the multiplayer of. The survival on this game is definitely great. I loved playing the Modern Warfare 3 survival game mode, and so it gets huge punch on that. The campaign is also really good. I think it's a bit of a downgrade on the previous two in the Modern Warfare era, which is funny because I didn't play those two, but I did play the third one. But yeah, the image of the Eiffel Towers falling down is still ingrained in my memory. So yeah, there's that. So I definitely did like this Call of Duty. Then Modern Warfare 2, didn't play it. People hated on it. Campaign wasn't that great, I think. Multiplayer also not that great. Is there even third game mode? I think the third game mode is the is Warzone in itself, I guess. So Modern Warfare 3 definitely wins here for me because of those survival and the campaign and multiplayer. I'm just saying like it's the biggest piece of trash ever. It is not, but it's not that special in my opinion. Um, but I like the maps. The maps are good on this game. So Modern Warfare 3 wins this one. The last round of 16, we have Call of Duty Ghosts versus Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Um, let's just start with multiplayer. Multiplayer of Call of Duty Ghost is overhated as fuck. The Call of Duty Ghost multiplayer is one of the best around. There's so much variety in the maps. I mean, there's some maps where I agree they're too big. There's not enough action going on. But I think the maps are great. The guns are great. Time to kill is great, in my opinion. It doesn't take 20,000 bullets to someone's head for someone to die. Um, the loadout system on this game is like one of the is the best in any Call of Duty ever. Like they nailed it with that one. Even the prestige system is is crazy good on this game in comparison with other games. The Infected game mode in itself makes this one of the best Call of Duties around. The Call of Duty Ghost Infected, all I have to say, you just had to be there. You had to be there. The greatest time ever I had playing Call of Duty ever. Um, Compare that to the multiplayer of Infinite Warfare, which to be fair, I didn't play, but it's not. Yeah, I don't think it's quite good from what I've seen. So the multiplayer definitely takes the cake for Ghost. The campaign on Ghost is definitely good, and that's not even like controversial. I think everybody liked, maybe even loved the Ghost campaign and wants to see where the cliffhanger goes in a Call of Duty Ghost 2. But yeah, Ghost campaign, one of the best, good, decent story, decent to very good story even. Yeah. And we got like two third game modes, if you will, because we got survival, which is, in my opinion, a big downgrade on the survivals of the Modern Warfare series coming before Ghost. But Extinction is, I think, a good third game mode. It's not the greatest, it's not the best, it's not zombies, but it has its own place. It's definitely unique, and there is replayability in that. So I do like the Ghost. I do like Ghosts. The Extinction mode. Um, Infinite Warfare Zombies kinda was started kinda good, I think, with Zombies in Spaceland. I see still a lot of love for that map in particular, but the other maps, um, I prefer not to speak, as they would say. The campaign, I don't even remember what the campaign should be about in this game, but I think it's quite bad as well. I think so, but yeah, Ghost wins in every category here for me, so Ghost for me, definitely. Okay, so quarter-final time. Let's see what we have in the first one. We have Modern Warfare, the original Modern Warfare versus Black Ops 1. Okay, this is interesting. Um, I do have a clear winner in mind. Let me explain. With multiplayer, um, let me first say I played Black Ops 1. I didn't play Modern Warfare. Um, the multiplayer in Black Ops 1, I already said it, is one of the best things around with gun game, with sticks and stones, with one in the chamber. The maps are amazing, guns are amazing. You can't hear me speak a bad words about this game's multiplayer. Even the even the campaign. Both campaigns are among the best, but as I've played the Black Ops 1 campaign and I'm emotionally invested in Alex Mason and what he's been through, and did he actually shot JFK or not? Is probably he probably did, probably, by the way. Yeah, it's great. It's crazy what lore there is in that campaign. The zombies is better than the survival. So for me, Black Ops 1 wins. It's sad to say goodbye to the OG Call of Duty for most people because the Call of Duty 1, 2, and 3 really didn't have that much game time, or like for many people this is the OG Call of Duty, is just what I want to say. So it's sad to see Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare go, but Black Ops 1, I won't spoil anything, but it's one of the favorites for me to win. So Black Ops 1, I mean, is going to the final four. Then we have, oh, this is interesting. Oh, this is interesting. Second quarter final is Black Ops 3 versus Modern Warfare 2. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Okay. Wow. Okay, let's just start with something easy, the campaign. Modern Warfare 2's campaign infinitely better than Black Ops 3's campaign. There's no doubt about that. With Captain Price and Shepard's and its betrayal. Modern Warfare 2. Never played Modern Warfare 2, but has to be one of the best campaigns around. But as good as this campaign is, and as bad as this campaign is, So good is the zombies mode on Black Ops 3 compared to the survival mode on Modern Warfare 2 is kind of meh. I don't see a lot of people playing it or having played it or not seeing a lot of love for it. So there, I think they even each other out because Black Ops 3 Zombies is goaded. It's even more goaded than the uh, Modern Warfare 2 campaign. So there might be an edge on Black Ops 3 here for the moment. For the moment, because the zombies in this game is crazy. I can't even begin to sum up every single map. There are 50 maps on this game. Everything like going from pretty simple to pretty damn expansive. I think there's a map for everyone that can play as zombies, and honestly, you could go years with the content for zombies on this game. So yeah, I'm a huge zombies fan. If you haven't noticed, so it definitely gets plus points for me. Even though the campaign of Warfare 2 is I'm aware that it's pretty good as well. But at 4, the campaign and the third game mode, I think the slight edge at this specific moment is Black Ops 3. But we haven't talked about multiplayer yet. I have said multiplayer on Black Ops 3 is definitely the best of the boots off the ground Call of Duties, and I think the maps work well, but the core gun gameplay I don't really enjoy that much on Black Ops 3. I would play it, but I rather play a boots on the ground Call of Duty every single day of the week. But the Black Ops 3 maps definitely play a good role in elevating that sort of gameplay. So I have to give credit for that. Um, but the boots on the ground Modern Warfare 2, it's one of the best multiplayers that there is. I'm not sure about the maps. I mean, I think the maps are great. There are a lot of maps that people love on this game. I haven't played those maps ever, but I think they're good maps. The gunplay on this game, I think is on Modern Warfare 2, I think is great. S- Am I really so? I'm leaning towards giving it to Modern Warfare 2 because the multiplayer on Modern Warfare 2 is is better than Black Ops 3. I think if I had the chance to play this game when it was popular, I think I would have loved it. Well, loved it. So it's crazy because Black Ops 3, I love playing. I played a lot of Black Ops 3 in my day, and I've never played this game. But I think purely from what I've seen and my experiences in any Call of Duty game and what I like in a Call of Duty game, I think Modern Warfare 2 has to take it because the multiplayer plays such a huge role. Because I don't think zombies can top that. Even though I love zombies and I love zombies more than multiplayer even, but I think when you think about Call of Duty, you think about the multiplayer first and foremost. So I'm going to give the edge to Modern Warfare 2. I'm sorry, Black Ops 3 Zombies. We're gonna see you again soon when I rank the Call of Duty Zombies maps, definitely. But as an overall Call of Duty game, with multiplayer being such a big part of the franchise, I have to pick Modern Warfare 2. I'm sorry, Black Ops 3. That really hurts. That really hurts me to pick a game that I actually haven't played. But oh well. And we have come to the part of the video where people are going to riot. I think. Okay. We've got Black Ops 2 versus Black Ops Cold War. Maybe it's gonna be close. Maybe. But that it's gonna be close is already reason enough for itself for the Black Ops 2 fanboys to riot against me. But um where we're gonna be start? We're gonna start with the campaign. I think we're gonna put multiplayer last from now on because it's gonna be so close between these quantities. Okay, campaign Black Ops 2 versus Black Ops Cold War. Both I played. Both were amazing. Both had me invested in the stories. Black Ops 2 continued on the Mason story with his son and Menendez and Frank Woods. And the different outcomes of the campaign is definitely one of the best things. And I think it's the first Call of Duty campaign to ever do that. So I know they did it in Cold War, but as Call of Duty Black Ops 2 did it first, I think it deserves a bit of credit. However, Black Ops Cold War's campaign is good. It had me invested in Bell's story, but I think the OG-ness and this nostalgia of the Black Ops 2 campaign and everything around it, I think it takes the edge, the campaign for Black Ops 2. So Black Ops 2 has an edge already over Cold War, but we go to zombies. Transit and Diamice are trash. Buried is decent to good. Origins and Mob of the Dead are probably top three, top five, maybe top three zombies map of all time. Um, Whereas the Cold War, I actually only played one, which is The Machine, which was good, which I enjoyed, but it doesn't compare to Black Ops 2, in my opinion, even though Transit and Dire Rise are, yeah, Transit and Dire Rise. But, so, the campaign has an edge for Black Ops 2. The zombies has an edge on Black Ops 2. What about the multiplayer? I'm just gonna say it. I think Black Ops 2's multiplayer is the most overrated thing ever in this franchise. I don't like Black Ops 2's multiplayer. I don't like the guns. I don't like how there's like a sniper meta. I don't like how the maps play because every map has like a central focus point where literally everything happens. Like, and you literally get forced to go into that central position every single time, which I don't like in a Call of Duty map. I like it to be. I don't like to die in the same place over and over again. I don't like to kill in the same place over and over again. I like to have a bit of variety in the maps. And Black Ops 2 doesn't do that for me. And that is where I think my opinion on Call of Duty is different towards the rest of the Call of Duty players. Because other people do love to go to the same place over and over again to get as much kills as possible as quickly as possible. Like they want action, action, action from the first second to the last. I can't do that. I don't enjoy Call of Duty that way as much. Um, I haven't knifed on this game. I did knife on Black Cold War, and I think the maps on Cold War. What do I think of the maps of Cold War? I mean, they're not the greatest as well, to be honest. But I think they're still better than Black Ops 2. And I like the gunplay more. I like the knifing more. Um, yeah, I think the multiplayer on this game is just better for me on Black Ops than on Cold War than on Black Ops 2. And I'm not gonna get convinced out of it. I think because Cold War definitely has a better multiplayer, but the campaigns and the zombies definitely elevate Black Ops 2. So it's hard. This choice is really hard, guys. Let me just think about it. Um, because multiplayer is definitely the huge factor, and it's a personal opinion, right? This list or this ranking is a personal opinion, and I think the multiplayer on Cold War, which isn't the greatest, but it's still better than Black Ops 2's, in my opinion. But is that difference enough to overcome the difference of the campaigns and the zombies? Which in of itself is not as big of a difference as well. So I am really struggling for a choice here. Cold War. What can I say else about Cold War? I think would I gunplay Cold War? That's actually the question because I only knifed on this game. Would I like gunplay Cold War? And I don't know if I would. I wouldn't on Black Ops 2 either, but um I I'm oh, I think I'm gonna go with Black Ops 2 actually because the campaign is a bit better. It's not it's close, but it's better than Cold War. The zombies is better. I would rather play that zombies over this one. And the multiplayer, if I had to like go for whatever, like maybe some cross maps or gunplay, I think Black Ops 2 takes the cake, even though I did enjoy knifing on Cold War, not as much on as I did on Modern Warfare, to be honest, and on Black Ops 4. But I think Black Ops 2 takes it for me based on campaign and zombies and a bit of the gunplay. But it's definitely an overrated Call of Duty in my opinion, but it still is in the semi-finals, which actually now I think about it is quite sad that there are not that much Call of Duty games I love, but I'm gonna pick Black Ops 2 anyway. Oh, final quarterfinals. We have my first two Call of Duties that I've ever played, guys. We've got Modern Warfare 3 against Ghosts. This is the Call of Duty game that I was talking about that I went over and I did enjoy the multiplayer. I first started out on Modern Warfare 3, played the survival on this game like a motherfucker. I loved playing that. Then, when I got access to online multiplayer, tried it, didn't like it. I got Ghost, never played Ghost. The survival on Ghost is worse than the survival on Modern Warfare 3, but the multiplayer I fell in love with instantly on this game. It was much better than the Modern Warfare 3. So we've got the multiplayer on Ghost is has a huge edge for me on Modern Warfare 3, and it's gonna be hard to overcome that. Survival on Modern Warfare 3 is better. I think it's even better than the survival and extinction of Ghosts combined. And then we've got both campaigns, which are I think kind of the same. I, yeah, actually, what campaign do I prefer, Ghost or Modern Warfare 3? It's been a while I have played both of them, so I don't really can give a compelling argument. So I think they're equal. The extinction and survival on Ghost is worse than the survival on Modern Warfare 3, but the multiplayer on Ghost is for me miles better. So I'm going for Ghost on this one because the multiplayer, the Ghost Infected, you just had to be there. You had to be there. Honestly, it's gonna be Ghost for me on this one. And with that, we're in the semifinals, and we've got Black Ops 2 versus Ghost. What an interesting matchup. Well, I think most of you can already tell that I have a huge uh, love for Ghost and a bit of a hatred for Black Ops 2. But let me just go over it once again. The campaign on Black Ops 2 is I think better than Ghost. The campaign on Black Ops 2 is I think still better. I think it's my second favorite Call of Duty campaign. The zombies is definitely better than Survival and Extinction, but the multiplayer on Ghost is goated in my opinion. I love the gameplay. I love the guns. I love Infected. I love the maps. Honestly, there's a few where I think yeah, maybe not, but anything about this game just I like the quick scoping on this game. I like the hide and seek. I like the I- like this game is so nostalgic for me. I will never forgive this game. Forget this game. I mean, like it gets me emotional thinking about those times. So multiplayer takes the cake on Black Ops 2. I've said what I've said about Black Ops 2. I don't really like it that much. It's not horrible, but it's not that good, guys. It's really not that good. I don't like the map flow on this game. I think that's just a me problem, honestly. I mean, you can have your own opinion about it, but this is my list. This is my opinion. Call of Duty Ghost multiplayer is is one of the best around. I love this so much. Ghost takes it for me. Ghost is going to the final and joining Ghost. It's gonna be either Black Ops 1 or Modern Warfare 2. Interesting choice. Interesting. As I've said, I only played Black Ops 1. I haven't played Modern Warfare 2. So I think if I had played Modern Warfare 2, I think it would have been one of my favorite Call of Duties. So from what I've seen, campaigns are both of these campaigns are the best. They're probably the top two campaigns. The top one is Black Ops 1 in my opinion. Mason story. I've said it a million times already. it still makes me awake. It still keeps me awake at night. The multiplayer, I I think multiplayer they're both equal, but what gives Black Ops 1 the edge is uh, the fun game modes like One in the Chamber, Sticks and Stones, gun game, and there's a fourth that I can't remember anymore. Let me down below what game mode that is because I know there's four party game modes, and I still I keep on forgetting the fourth one. But anyway, so Black Ops 1's multiplayer gets an edge, a slight edge. Campaign gets a slight edge. The zombies is miles better than the survival on Modern Warfare 2. So I think we have our final, guys. I think we have to choose Black Ops 1 here. And then we have our final, Black Ops 1 versus Ghosts. Guys, this is the final that I expected and I hoped for that to be the final. These are definitely my two favorite Call of Duties, but I keep on switching every single day which is actually my favorite. Because there is a favorite Call of Duty of mine, but deep down I know there's also a best Call of Duty. So let me just paraphrase that. Let's go over zombies first. Zombies on Black Ops 1 is better than Ghosts. And Ghosts, Extinction, and Survival combined. So zombies definitely takes Black Ops 1 already above. Like it gives already an edge. Then we've got the campaign, which Black Ops 1 is the best with Ryan Mason's story. It's Alex Mason's story. Even though I love Ghost campaign as well, Black Ops 1 campaign definitely takes the cake. So with both the campaign and the third game mode, Black Ops 1 already has a huge advantage. But I haven't talked about the multiplayer yet. I loved Black Ops 1 multiplayer. It's the cleanest, more like that's what you want from a multiplayer. Black Ops 1 from a multiplayer Call of Duty multiplayer is what I want to say. But Ghost, the Ghost Infected, it's it's literally the best thing that Call of Duty ever did. It's Ghost Infected, honestly. And I love the gunplay a bit more on Ghost, but I love the maps more on Black Ops 1. And I like the operator or the loadout system on Ghost better. So if I had to pick multiplayer wise, I think I have to play Ghost because never playing Ghost Infected would have hurt me, honestly, if I knew about it. So multiplayer takes the cake for Ghost by an edge, but I've said it again. The campaign definitely takes the edge over the Ghost campaign. The Zombies takes a huge edge on the Ghost third game mode. Ah, my favorite Call of Duty ever is Call of Duty Ghost, and that's just pure nostalgia. I had some great moments on that game, and moments I'll never forget. But my brain and the logic in me has to overcome my heart that I have and the love that I have for Ghost, and I have to pick Black Ops 1 as the best Call of Duty ever. So, guys, that is it. Call of Duty Black Ops 1 is, in my opinion, the best Call of Duty ever created. If you enjoyed this video, definitely give it a like. If you've watched the whole thing, please get a life because I don't know what you've been doing for the past 45 minutes, honestly, and why you listening to this rambling on me about Call of Duty games. I have no idea. But it was fun for me to do. It's definitely something I'm gonna look back at in a few years' time to reminisce the memories I had about these Call of Duty games. Call of Duty is a game I will never forget, especially because of Call of Duty Ghosts, where I met some amazing friends I'll never forget, even though we've played for maybe a year or 2 years maximum. There's still a guy I speak with, which I consider my best friend, because I've met him on this specific game almost pretty much like 8 years ago, maybe, or 8 or 7 years ago. Call of Duty is a game I'll never forget. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you disagree with the pick, probably with the Black Ops 2 picks and my opinions about it, definitely let me know which Call of Duty you would pick and which rounds I definitely made a huge mistake on, in your opinion. Definitely let me know. I will be doing these sort of videos again soon with Call of Duty Zombies maps. I have a few more of these, maybe some my favorite Disney movies, maybe my favorite Disney Channel shows or Nickelodeon shows, some favorite episodes of those shows, my favorite maps on Call of Duty Ghosts, my favorite maps on Rocket League. Those are kind of like five or so categories that I definitely still want to do. If there is more that you're thinking about right now, definitely leave them down in the comments. I love doing these type of videos. It's fun for me to look back at in a few years to reminisce those moments really and think about the thoughts that I had at those moments. Anyway, if you're still listening, leave a like, subscribe, and please click off the video now. I've wasted enough of your time already. Anyways, enjoy and peace, guys. See you in the next one. Call of Duty Black Ops 1 is the best Call of Duty around.